Hi lovelies, how are you all doing? So today we are going to be making delicious bitter leaf soup, and believe me guys, this bitter leaf soup is on point. It's one of our favorite soup in the house. So stay tuned, let me show you how I prepared it. So to begin, all you have to do is to first of all start by cooking the proteins you are going to use for the soup. And for this recipe, I'm using goat meat with cow legs. So continue watching. Adding in some water. Next is some salt. Some salt. My Maggi seasoning. I'm using chicken and cow browned. So I will go in with the cow browned. Next one is the chicken browned. Some chilies. At this stage, add water and allow it to cook. So I will cover and allow it to cook. In another pot, so in another clean pot, I will be boiling my shaki. Here, add water. Shaki, I'm not cooking it, I'm only parboiling it a little bit to wash. Okay guys, keep watching. So in another clean pot, I will go ahead and boil my bitter leaf. I will be parboiling the bitter leaf to wash. And for the bitter leaf, if you want to achieve a good taste of bitter leaf so that it will not be so bitter when using it to cook, I prefer you parboil yours. So my lovelies, at this stage I'm going to be removing this out. You can see this foam. This is what I'm going to wash out. I will remove this water, wash it, and start making use of it. So stay tuned, keep watching. So I'm going to slice it to my favorite sizes. I don't want it to be too long. If you want yours to be long, it's still okay. Please make sure your shaki is well cleaned. You can see I'm washing mine in a running water. Okay guys, so after then I will step it aside. So, and for my stockfish, I'm going to repeat the same process. I soaked this stockfish for hours. Right now I'm going to just a little bit parboil and wash out the water. So I will let it parboil a bit before I start making use of it. Keep watching. So at this stage we'll be checking the meat, as you can see. So the meat is boiling. So for the banga, this is the banga I will be using. Okay, so you can also get this in any African shop in area where you are located. So I will go ahead and transfer it in a pot and mix very well with a hot water. Okay guys, Reason for this process is to make sure you remove every dirty particle in the bottom of it. So you make sure you mix very well. At this stage, I'm going to step it aside and allow it to rest so that the whole sand will be settled at the downside of the pot. Keep watching. So lovelies, at this stage, I'm going to remove this out and wash it again. Just a rinse, then start making use of it. So right now, I'll go ahead and add it inside the pot and give it a good mix. Right now, we'll be adding in our banga inside the proteins. At this moment, I'm just being careful so that I don't end up pouring in the sand that have settled under the pot. Like, as you can see, let me try and show you if you will be able to see it very well. I don't know. Look at it. Can you see the sand? So, that is it, guys. Can you see? I'm going to cover it and allow it to boil. So my lovelies, at this stage I'm going to be adding in my ogiri, Locust spice. Yeah, so here is the ogiri. I will be using this quantity because the soup is small. Bitterleaf without ogiri, guys. Although the smell is something else, but it's a local spice. Yeah. Cover again. So my lovelies, for the thickener, I will be using Achi to thicken the soup. Okay, guys. So before I add it in a pot, I'll make sure with water. So I will go ahead and mix very well with cold water. So right now, I'll go ahead and add it inside. To thicken the soup. Then gently give it a good stir. And allow it to cook. And allow it to cook. So right now I will be adding in the crayfish and I'm going to blend it, so stay tuned. So I decided to pan the crayfish. I have this mortar for a long time but I've not been using it, so I decided to pan the crayfish. I will go ahead and add it inside the pot. My whole house is smelling like something else, guys. So at this stage, I will be adding in my shaki because it's already pre-boiled and it's soft. I don't want it to get too much soft. I'll be, yes. Oh my goodness. So I will check for the seasoning. My soup is needing more seasoning. At this stage, feel free to add in anything you want to add. Salt, either salt or Maggi, anything. So I will go in with some salt. a little bit of Maggi seasoning. Stir again. At this stage, the pot seems too small for the soup because the pot is not giving what I want. So I'm going to change the pot. So I will gently transfer it in another clean pot so that the soup is full. Okay, it's successful. So at this moment, I will be adding in the bitter leaf. Yeah, so keep watching. Right now, I will gently give it a good stir, good mix. This soup is giving, guys. Is giving, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So next is to add in the mackerel fish, which I grate in my oven. I'm going to list out all the ingredients I use for this recipe in the description box if you care to know. So, but before I forget, if you are watching me for the first time, hello, let's be friends. Click that sign that says subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out whenever I upload new videos like this. I normally upload videos on weekly basis. And to my OG returning subscribers, thank you guys so much. So my lovelies, tell me what you think at the comment section about this delicious soup. Will you love to give it a try? A trial will convince you. The outcome is delicious. You can see it's looking so yummy. Believe me guys, this bitter leaf soup is on point. When I said it's on point, trust me, give it a try. A trial will convince you. So I'm going to enjoy this bitter leaf soup with some wheat. You can also serve it with any swallow of your choice. Pounded yam, you are good to go. Fufu, you are good to go. Semovita, you are good to go. Wheat flour, you are good to go. Name it all. Guys, if you are not a lover of bitter leaf soup, try this recipe and come and thank me later. At this stage, I will be adding some amount of water inside the wheat and allow it to cook. Guys, something took my attention away, so I forgot to film when I added the water. But I believe you will see a trace of some water inside the pot of the wheat. Yes. As for the wheat, I let it to cook for 10 minutes before I continue to turn it again while it's still on the fire cooking. Okay guys, depending on the swallow you are making, there is a lot of ways to prepare your own swallow. I don't know the kind of swallow you would love to prepare for this bitter leaf soup, but for me, I prepared wheat swallow. So my lovelies, here is me dishing out the soup. This is the outcome of it. It was fun making this delicious party bitter leaf soup. Yes, so So people, I believe I've come to the end of this video. If you watch this video to this extent, thank you so much. See you guys in my next upcoming video, because as of now I am out. Bye. Ciao.